I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for coming. I want to remind you our mission is to encourage everyone to see and be their personal best through successful learning experiences. Become your best. Item 4, we need to have the adoption of the agenda and consent agenda as the order of business, with the identification of items to be taken off the consent agenda for discussion or separate. Someone give me a motion? Go ahead.
I move that we adopt the consent or agenda and consent agenda as presented.
I'll second.
All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right, now we'll move on. We need to consider the approval of the consent agenda as adopted. To approve the minutes of June 17th, 2025, regular board meeting. To approve the financial report of the period July 1, 2024 through June 30th, 2025. And to approve the bills for the period of June 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2025, in the amount of $2,999,991.34.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
And now, Finance, Buildings and Grounds, Facility Update. Sally?
Yes, so Dan and I met with the rest of the group last week, and the addition remodeling at Horizon is coming along on time, looking good, they said. And they're looking also to replace the carpet in the hallways this summer.
At Horizon?
At Horizon. yeah.
Horizon.
And here at the high school, the coolers, number 4 and 5, are here. They'll be putting them in before start of school. One of our, not maintenance people, Kurt, retired, and at this point, they're still looking for somebody to take that position. They also are going to try a staffing service for cleaning. Not everybody who's ever still working will not lose their job, but they're going to be trying this quality service to come in. There'll be one at the high school at this point, and Sargento, Johnsonville, other local schools have used them for a few years, and they seem to be pleased with them. So they're going to start giving that a try shortly. And this beautiful sink for the art room is going to be installed later this month, and that was about it. Anything else, Dan, that you remember? Okay, that's it.
Thanks, Sally.
Any questions I should ask?
So the staffing is just because we have our own struggles with finding staffing, is that?
Keeping?
Yeah, keeping?
Mhm.
Okay.
And the idea is that we can pilot it at one of our sites and see how things go. But again, Amy's done a lot of due diligence on this, calling references and so on. We haven't had one negative iota thus far. I mean, people are very happy, and from a financial standpoint, it's looking like it will make sense as well. So
Okay.
it's a win-win, we
All right.
think.
Good. Thank you.
That's why we're piloting.
That's it. Pilot and find out, right? See if it works. All right. And then item B, Amy, consider approval of staff increases. You want to speak to this?
In May, we recommended waiting until further information was known about the state budget, things, if things were passed and how it moved along. So we waited, for any pay increases. The state budget has now been passed. We have the budget components that we needed to know to move forward and recommend pay increases for our staff. So We are recommending for approval pay increases up to 3% for staff effective July 1st, 2025. Upon approval, we will reissue administrator and teacher contracts to reflect new salaries and issue back pay to those that it applies to. We will assign new hourly rates to support staff and issue back pay to those that applies to. Every effort would be made to have this work done by August 15th, 2025. This would also mean that the teacher base wage would increase 3%. And support staff hourly rate ranges will be updated, and I will have a new, hourly rate sheet guide for you at the August Committee of the Whole meeting.
Okay, so we need to, a motion to approve the up to 3% increase in staff positions, right? And administrators, correct? Yes.
So moved.
All in favor, say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Opposed? All right, and really, I thank you for all the employees for their understanding that we really needed to wait for more information, so it really helped. So that's good. Academic Pillar of Excellence, consider adoption of the 25-26 academic standards. Scott?
Yeah, so per Act 55, which I believe went into effect in 2015, every year we come to you at this time just to seek your approval for the academic standards that will be in play for the upcoming year. We're recommending no changes. We abide by the Wisconsin state standards, and that is our recommendation once again.
Okay, great. So I need a motion to approve.
I move we adopt the 2025-2026 academic standards.
All in favor, say yes? Yes. Opposed? All right, now, moving on, we need to consider approval of the proposed revision to the 2024-2025 High School Orange Guide for the 25-26 school year. Joe's not here. We did talk about this in Committee of the Whole.
Yes, and so B, C, and D, you'll notice that our principals are not here. I excused them. I told them I would cover for them, given the conversations that we had last week at Committee of the Whole. So the first one that we're tackling is the Orange Guide for the high school. If you'll recall, Joe did not include the entire Orange Guide. It was just the amendments that he was proposing at that time, so we're recommending those changes.
Okay. Motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve the 25-26 Orange Guide revisions. Second.
All in favor, say yes?
Yes.
Opposed? All right. Approval of the middle school parent handbook, 2025-2026 school year.
And not as many revisions with this one as there was with the Orange Guide. There was general updates and then information on their grading policy that was elaborated upon, and then just enforcement of the personal communication devices. Those were primarily the three areas.
And the grading policy matches what's at the high school, correct? Right. Motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve the middle school handbook for the 25-26 school year.
Second.
All in favor, say yes? Yes. Consider approval of the elementary school student and parent handbook for the 25-26 school year.
And we seem to get fewer and fewer revisions as we go here. So the elementary handbook, really just updating dates, years, things of that nature, any names that had to be updated, but that was it.
Okay. Easy one. Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say yes?
Yes.
Yes. All right, now consider updates and changes to 25-26 teacher employment framework. Scott?
Yeah, thank you. There were a couple of occasions this past year where requests were made to me specifically to utilize unpaid days, elective unpaid days by teaching staff. And we have no language in our teacher framework that addresses the use of elective unpaid days. These are rare occurrences because our teachers earn one person, and Amy, feel free to jump in, but one personal day annually, and that can be rolled over. Additionally, they have an opportunity to earn either compensation or up to 2 personal days by doing summer curriculum work as well. So in any given year, a teacher would be able to accrue 3 personal days, which can be banked and rolled over subsequently. So in your packet was proposed language to be added to the framework, proposing that teachers in certain situations are able to make a request for up to 2 unpaid days. The rationale behind requesting that it indicate 2 specifically is if a person, for example, doesn't have any in their bank, but they get their 1 personal day in a year, and they have the opportunity to earn an additional 2 through summer curriculum work, well, that gives them 3. 2 additional ones is that full week. Now, normally, we don't get these requests simply because people kind of plan in advance, and they're able to bank those, and okay, if I earn 1 summer curriculum day this year, a personal day, and then 2 the following year, and so on, they can bank and plan ahead for a vacation opportunity, like a big family vacation or something like that. But there are those instances where maybe a child is getting married out of state or something, and maybe you didn't have more than a year's notice, or, things pop up. And we do want to provide that opportunity for our staff, some flexibility as well. This provides the flexibility, but also, frankly, from my seat, gives some guidance and some consistency as well for everybody. Hence, the request for that approval. Questions?
So rollover days, do they have to be used in the following year?
Good question. No, they don't, but there is a limit that they can utilize only 5 personal days in any 1 year. So if they've got 7 sitting in a bank, they could use 5 this year, but then those 2 roll over to the next year.
Oh, so 5 is the maximum you can use in any year?
Correct, and thank you for asking that, Tony, I should have mentioned
Yeah,
that.
okay. Yeah, questions? We need to approve this as a proposed language change. So, any other questions for Scott? I need a motion to approve the language.
So
Second.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say yes. Yes. Opposed? All right,
Thank you.
thank you. Yeah. See, item 8, public participation, no?
No.
And then we'll move to board liaison reports. Community ed, Sally.
There's still stuff happening at Community Ed this summer.
There you go.
There's 3 new ways if you're a creative person. There is Photography 101, which is from July 21st through the 23rd. There's Bouquet Building, July 23rd. And Adult Paint Day is, I think, August 10th. And then there's some craft and arts camp for kids that will be Tuesday, July 29th through August 19th. They will be making jewelry, Mod Podge plates, painting, and butterfly wind chimes.
All right. Thank you, Sally. Foundation, Janelle.
Education Foundation takes June and July off, so no meetings this month. But
No
just as a
report.
reminder, we still have the Plymouth Pride Pump that's down on the end of Mill Street. So
That's right.
show your support by filling that gas station down by Antonette's.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Janelle. Family Resource, Kathy.
All right. The next Biddy Book Club is Tuesday, August 19th at the Mead Library. BYOB, Bring Your Own Baby, is Tuesday, August 12th at the Mead Library. And the Tiny Tots Playgroup is Thursday, August 14th at the Plymouth Public Library. In addition to those regular events, there are 2, special events coming up. Meet Us at the Splash Pad was rescheduled, so it will now be, I didn't write down the date. It's on a Friday. You'll have to go online to get the date. I don't know, I forgot it, but it's free and you need to register online, and there were some spots open. It's from 10 to 11 at the Firehouse Park in Sheboygan. And then there's also Sensational Babies coming up. It's an infant massage 5-week series course at Family Connections, which is in Sheboygan. It starts on Thursday, August 28th, all the way through September 25th. It's from 2 to 3 on Thursdays. It's free. You need to register online for that. All details, including the date for the splash pad, can be found on familyresourcesheboygan.org.
All right.
Sorry
There it
about the
is.
date.
Yeah.
It sounds so fun.
All right, thank you, Kathy. Personnel, Scott?
Several approvals that we are seeking tonight. We'd ask that you consider the approval of a 100% contract for Kaylin Johnson to be a social studies teacher at Plymouth High School, beginning with the 2025-2026 school year. This will be her first year of teaching. She has her bachelor's degree from Lakeland. I will also add that she goes by the first name of Blue. So if you hear Blue, that's Kaylin.
All right.
The board will consider, or is asked to consider the approval of a 100% contract for Jenna Schweitzer to be an agriculture teacher at Plymouth High School, beginning with the 25-26 school year. Jenna received her bachelor's degree from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. This will be Jenna's third year of teaching. And we ask that the board considers the approval of a 100% contract for Michelle Brantley to be a special education teacher at Riverview Middle School, beginning with the 2025-2026 school year. Michelle received her bachelor's degree from Silver Lake College and master's degree from St. Mary's University. This will be Michelle's 8th year of teaching.
All right. So I need a motion to approve the teacher contracts.
I make a motion to approve these 3 contracts.
All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Opposed? All right.
And then
Staff
just,
update.
yeah, just a quick addition, support staff update. Hunter Schmidkoffer was hired as a special education aide at Plymouth High School. That is the lone addition as of right now.
Okay, all right. No additional items, so we'll move on. President's report, that's me. Well, last week, we had our Committee of the Whole Strategic Planning meeting. We were all there, and it was a good meeting. Went a little long, sorry. But at the end of the day, it's going to take a little more time. When we're talking about the goals and the standards that we're setting for ourselves as a district and as an organization, it should take time to talk about it, to think about it, and to set those goals. So thank you to everyone who was there and bared with the long discussions. But I think we've set forth a great dashboard or scorecard for us to take a look at how we perform in the coming year. So it's a work in progress, but I really like the progress we had. And to end on that, the other piece that we did do is we started the evening with an exercise in which Dina had us throw some plates around, if you will. But what it really did is it helped us identify of the key stakeholders, what attributes do we find in those stakeholders? What do we get from the stakeholders? And I guess part of the exercise and the reassurance of all of us is of the stakeholders. We as a group could identify more reasons why children are the most important part of what we do. Parents was the second biggest group, and staff was the third. So it sounds like we have our priorities correct. And that's my report.
Thank you, and I would just piggyback onto that one, saying my thanks to everybody as well. A lot of work went in on the front end from the administrative team and the board being receptive to our initial activity, all the way to the discussions and so on. That was just one step in the process, and we've had multiple steps along the way to get to that point. And now we as a leadership team, the next date we're together is Tuesday of next week, and it's a full day. And a lot of the work is around our goal setting. And so now what? What do those action plans look like? How are we systematically going to address those with our staffs, with our departments moving forward? That's energizing work. So my thanks to the board for the direction, the patience, and everything else that goes along with it. And then the other thing, unfortunately, July is a slow month when you're talking staff and student celebrations, so my apologies. We'll make up for it in August. But the other thing I wanted to highlight was on June 10th, the Plymouth Police Department led our administrative team on ALICE training. Armed intruders, things of that nature. I just want to say publicly how grateful we are for the partnership that we have with the police department. Chief Ruggles and his crew have been wonderful to work with. They were freshly trained last year as well, and this was their first then training opportunity. So they led with, hey, don't evaluate maybe the educational part, we're going to get better at that, but the information is what we were keyed on. They did a fantastic job. They ran us through simulations, various simulations throughout the building, and very valuable. So again, that's one step in that process. Now, in October at our professional development meeting, they will be providing a presentation to full staff at that point as well. That will be an annual piece, and we're going to build as we go, knowing that each step is going to make us feel more empowered and connected as a district, as a police department, and so on. Again, none of us went to school thinking we would have to be preparing for these types of things, but we know that the more we know, the more empowered we are, the safer our students and staff is. So that's the goal.
Great. All right, thank you. Any other questions for Scott? Hearing none, I guess I need a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say yes? Yes. This meeting is adjourned.
Nice hands.